Guys, it's 3:15 in the morning. I ain't trying to be awake at 3:15 in the morning. So yesterday, or well, the day before yesterday, by the time you guys see this, IGN posted out this picture, which was announcing the Nintendo Partner Direct that just happened today, or yesterday when you guys see it. So my friend Christoph, who sent me it, was like, do IGN know something we don't? And I was like, bro, you might be onto something. So we tuned in on stream earlier this afternoon to watch that. And it was a fucking disappointment. Not really just because SILKSONG wasn't there, but because it was essentially just, here's a bunch of games that you've already played direct, but now you can play them on Switch. Anyway, it just seems like another ordinary day in a world of SILKSONG false alarms. And like I said, it's 3:15 in the morning now. I'm just about to go to bed and I stumble across this fucking post. The official Xbox news site, news.xbox.com. Xbox at Gamescom 2025. Right here, right at the top, Xbox returns to Gamescom with over 20 titles to play, including the first public hands opportunities for multiple games. Play hollowknightsilksong with a new demo. Excuse me? And again here, a little bit further down from our third-party partners around the world, Xbox booth will feature playable demos for hollowknightsilksong. Why are we not all screaming about this? I'll admit, when I first saw the news, I did think, something's wrong here. This is another false alarm. I mean, if you've been living under a rock or just woke up from a coma, you may not realize that SILKSONG has been teased a number of times with absolutely nothing to show. But this time, it really seems different. Am I being stupid? Am I being stupid here for believing that this one's real? Apparently, hollowknightsilksong will be playable, at least in demo form, at the Microsoft booth at Gamescom in like 2.5 weeks time. No leaked footage, no data mines, actual gameplay played by actual humans. That's huge. It's been over 5 years since SILKSONG was announced. And worse than that, we got this weird sign-off in December of 2019 where Team Cherry were like, hey guys, we're going off for the holiday now. We've been working hard on SILKSONG, whatever. And then we never heard from them again. Just take that in for a moment. 2019. That was before the pandemic, before Animal Crossing New Horizons, a full year before the Series X and the PlayStation 5 were even released. It's an insane amount of time that the Hollow Knight fandom have just been like holding on to every whisper about this game. For a while, it became kind of a myth. A lot of people just thought it wasn't going to happen, that it was in development hell or whatever. Not quite Half-Life 3 levels of mystery, but still, we've all been holding our breath. Every Nintendo Direct, every Xbox showcase, you'd hear the same quiet chant, maybe this time, maybe this is the one. So why is this kind of a big deal? If they are going to show the demo at Gamescom, if it's going to be playable at the Microsoft booth at Gamescom, for me, it would be completely insane to not showcase this at Opening Night Live. We're basically guaranteed to see Hollow Knight at the Opening Night Live showcase. And why do we all care so much about this game? Well, that is a simple question to answer. In short, Hollow Knight meant something to us. In long, it wasn't just tight combat and beautiful hand-drawn visuals. It was lonely and soulful and strange in a way that very few games manage. It let you sit in silence. It made you earn your victories. It never held your hand, and somehow that made it feel more personal, like you were exploring something ancient, long forgotten. SILKSONG doesn't just promise more of that, it promises a new perspective. You're not the knight anymore, you're Hornet. Faster, more agile, probably a little less unsure of herself, and yet the world that you're entering looks just as mysterious, just as dangerous, just as beautiful. The fact that Microsoft are hosting a demo at the booth at all is telling. It doesn't mean SILKSONG's going to launch, the week after, although if it does, that would be awesome. But what it does mean is that it's close enough for Team Cherry to let people try it out. It's close enough to the finish line to allow players to get their hands on it. And that's a big step for developers. Well, most of them, living in the early access era that we do. And that's a huge step forward. This isn't just a teaser. This isn't just a cinematic. This is real people, probably in their thousands, that are going to get to step into SILKSONG's world with a controller in their hands. So not only are we almost certainly going to get a reveal, a proper reveal of Hollow Knight Silksong, hopefully a release date at Gamescom, opening night live. Because people are going to get to play it in the days that follow, we're also going to start to get first impressions from people. We may even get some footage. And for the first time in a long time, it feels like this game is real again, alive again. But as a gamer who has been hurt many times before, there's always a strange tension when a game that has been so long awaited comes back into the spotlight. You're excited, but you're nervous. What if it doesn't feel the same? What if the magic's gone? But maybe that's part of the charm. Maybe the wait is the journey, because the people who made this game, they weren't rushing. They were building something careful, something crafted, something earned. And like all the best things in Hollow Knight, it takes time. So yeah, Silksong is playable at Gamescom soon, couple of weeks. And even though most of us won't be there to try it firsthand, the fact that anyone is a turning point. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, leave a comment, and if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Silksong, let's fucking go.